Meanwhile, President Joe Biden taking sweeping action, sparing the lives of almost every death row inmate in federal prison. The death sentences of 37 prisoners commuted to life without parole. So let's bring in CBS News senior White House correspondent Ed O'Keefe. Ed, good to have you with us here. So the outgoing president and the incoming president with much different feelings about the death penalty. So I have to ask, how does Biden's decision to block President-elect Trump's agenda really play out weeks before Donald Trump takes office?
Well, this isn't necessarily blocking his agenda. I mean, Trump did campaign this past year on ensuring that those, for example, might kill police officers should face the federal death penalty. So in essence, expanding it or just reinforcing its use. In the case of these 37 of the 40 men on federal death row, by presidential pardon and commutation power, Biden now just pushes them back to life sentences without parole. Doesn't touch the fact that they are in federal custody, but merely removes the chance that they would be killed. He put a pause on federal death penalty cases, or on federal executions, back during the first year of his presidency after campaigning in 2020 on a vow to end the death penalty through legislation. That didn't happen. So he had taken the federal action to at least pause them, and now this morning announcing that he's going to commute the sentences of 37 of the 40. And it's 37 of the 40 because those other 3 are terrorism or hate crime style crimes for which they were convicted and then sentenced to death.
So let's go a little bit deeper on those 3. Who are they? And is there really any indication about why these 3 will remain awaiting execution?
They'll remain awaiting execution because of the crimes they committed. Again, terrorism or hate related. And you saw there the face of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, maybe the best known of the 3 convicted back several years ago for his participation in the Boston Marathon bombing and the murder of a police officer. That's him there. Dylan Roof was sentenced several years ago for killing 9 at the Mother Emanuel Baptist Church in South Carolina. And then the man you see there against the blue is Robert Bowers, who was sentenced last year for killing 11 at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. So again, they were either hate crimes in that they were targeting Jewish congregants and then black congregants at a church, and then the case of Tsarnaev, it was a terrorism-related case. Biden's pause on death penalty cases back in 2021 didn't apply to these 3 anyway, so eventually these 3 will face the death penalty.
CBS News senior White House correspondent Ed O'Keefe, thank you so much. It's good to be with you today.